Received a question from Christine, and this is a tricky one because at the moment she currently has her weight loss journey, which she says in her words, she's knee deep in, but she's loving the process, she feels rock solid. However, her social life is conflicting with her weight loss journey and they're just not meshing as well as what they could or should. And she's wondering, is there any sort of tips, tricks or strategies that she can do to help them work together? The first thing, or there's a couple of things. The first thing is I want you to take a look at your top 5 friends. Are they on the same page as you right now? Are they inspiring and motivating, or at the very least supporting you with your goals, needs and wants? I'm talking from experience where I have had friends and we would go out to dinner and I'm the fitness dude. So I'm the one that, selects whatever that healthy meal was. And then they would be laughing and pointing fingers at me because they're having whatever, chicken parmesan and spaghetti bolognese. And I'm sitting there with chicken and salad and they're making me feel guilty. They're laughing at me and they're bashing me for my choice. Eventually it came to a point where I just had to cut it quits, where I started off with seeing them less often. And the second thing is, and eventually it came to a point where there was pretty much 3 of them I don't even see anymore because it was dragging me down. We called these people crabs. A crab is, I learned this off a smart guy by the name of Bedros Koulian, is that if you have a bucket of crabs and if one crab crawls to the top of the bucket to try and set itself free, the other crabs will crawl up, grab that one crab and bring it back down to their level in the bucket. We have crabs in our life. Another good way to see this, another good example is if your top 5 friends are bank robbers, eventually you will become a bank robber. But think about this, think about using my example, like if my top friends are all, my top 5 friends are all negative half glass, overweight people, bashing me every time I went for something that was healthy. Imagine if all of a sudden my top 5 friends were all cover models for Men's Fitness magazine. It'd be a different environment, wouldn't it? It'd be a completely different situation. We'd all be high-fiving each other, all supporting each other when it comes to that meal. Now again, for some people that this is not something they want. They want the ability to let their hair down, and that's fine. But again, because Christine has mentioned that she's rock solid with the weight loss journey, she doesn't want to get rid of it, and she's really into this, she's really digging it, then maybe it's just a time to try and hang around with more people that are on the same page as you. It'll become so much easier. That's like 95% of the reason why we do semi-private training. Because when there's a group of 8 or 10 people that are all on the same page, motivating, inspiring each other and high-fiving each other and all here for the right reasons, it is so much better than when we've had in the past clients that have rocked up, half glass empty, negative people, whinge, bitch, moan and complain, and it just drags everyone else down. And that's the reason why we now have an application-based protocol, because we try and weed through the bad eggs so that they just never become a part of our family here at my facility. So again, this is a very hard pill to swallow and a very hard piece of advice to give, because I'm basically saying if your friends suck, ditch them. But if it's something that you truly want to succeed with and stay on track with your journey, with your weight loss journey, then it's something you might have to do and bite the bullet. Now, if you're not prepared to take up that drastic of a measure yet, and your friends are half glass empty, not as supportive as what they could be, and not on the same page as you, the very first thing you can do is, if you know you're going out to dinner that, let's say, Thursday night, set your week up really good, and then just prepare yourself for that Thursday night as your free meal. Let your hair down so that your social life can fit in with it. And that way, because you've prepared yourself, because you've set yourself up for that free meal on the Thursday night, you won't feel guilty post-meal, right? You'll be able to, come Friday morning, jump straight back on the wagon, and again, not have the binge hangover that occurs where the Thursday, let's call the free, I want to call it bad. The free meal on the Thursday night turns into a binge eating Friday, Saturday and Sunday, whole weekend, because you felt guilty that Thursday night. If you just prepared yourself to give yourself that Thursday night free meal with your friends and family, then again, you won't feel guilty because it's a part of the plan. But if you don't put it in, if you just rock up and think, oh, I'm going to be really healthy today, and then you go out with your friends and family, and then make you feel guilty for eating, something healthy, so then that forces you to have something bad, then that's not the best situation. So just set up your routine to schedule in that free meal with your friends and family, and that's the best way you can fit in your social life with your weight loss journey. So I know it's a little bit of it's a hard topic. It really is. I'm just talking from experience as what has helped me. Sometimes you've got to get rid of those bad eggs, and sometimes you just need to just prepare and plan for that free meal to occur so that you just don't feel guilty. Hope that was helpful.